Viola, who was herself miserable about her brother's loss, was touched by how Lady Olivia mourned her brother's death. Now, Viola was miserable. What do you mean by miserable? She was not feeling good. She was very sad about her brother's loss. So, why? Her brother is Sebastian, and Sebastian was not found anywhere. Was touched by how Lady Olivia mourned. What is mourning? Mourning means when you become sad on somebody's death. So she also mourned her brother's death. Now, Viola felt a very strong connection with Lady Olivia because Olivia had lost her brother and Viola was also missing her brother. She didn't knew that whether Sebastian was alive or not. Captain, could you introduce me to Lady Olivia? So, I may serve her, asked Viola. That is very difficult, madam, for Lady Olivia does not admit anyone into her house since her brother's death. So what the captain of the ship replied? He replied that it was very difficult for Viola to live with Lady Olivia. Why? Because as she was mourning her father's and brother's death, she was not allowing anybody into her house. So Viola had to find another way to survive in this strange land, separated from Sebastian. She thought of their childhood together. So as Viola was missing Sebastian a lot, she was thinking about the moments they had spent together in their childhood. She thought of their childhood together, of how they would wear each other's clothes and trick their friends. So why they used to wear each other's clothes and trick their friends? Because it was mentioned in the beginning of the play, of the story, that they were identical twins. So they were similar. Suddenly she had a plan. If she could not serve Lady Olivia, she would serve the Duke Orsino. So what she thought, that I am in this strange land where I don't know anybody, and if being a girl, this Olivia is not allowing anybody into her house and I cannot serve her, I will rather serve Duke Orsino. I will enter his palace. How? Let us see. She would dress up as a man. So this was her plan. What she thought? That Viola, she would dress up as a man and become the Duke's page. So P-A-G-E, page. What do you mean by page here? It is not this page. Page means the boy or the person who serves the king. Attendant, in short, you can say. By pretending to be a man. So how she is going as a girl, how she will serve Duke Orsino? His attendant must be a boy. So she thought, I will dress up as Sebastian. And yes, if she will dress up as Sebastian, she will definitely look like a boy, right? And she will serve Duke Orsino by becoming his page, attendant. By pretending to be a man, she would also be protected from receiving strange suitors in this new land. So she thought, if I'll become a man, that would protect me from very strange and different eyes. Being a girl, she will feel protected if she will become Sebastian in a way, right? If she will dress up like Sebastian, people will think she is a boy. And that way she will be saved from like strange eyes of the people. Viola trusted the captain, and so she asked for his help to put her plan into effect. So this was her plan, that now she will become a man, like dress up like Sebastian, and will serve Duke Orsino. And in this plan, to put it into effect, she sought help of the captain. How she sought help? Let us read. He went into the market to buy Viola some men's clothes. So who helped in like purchasing the clothes for Viola? Men's clothes. Captain of the ship helped. She requested for clothes that were made in the same style as Sebastian's clothes. So she requested the captain of the ship that I need clothes just as Sebastian used to wear. So that like she wanted the look of Sebastian. When Viola put them on and presented herself, the captain could not believe his eyes. He thought Sebastian stood before him. So because they were identical twins, as she was wearing clothes, like Sebastian, Captain was not able to differentiate whether Viola was standing or Sebastian was standing. My lady, I would not have known it was you if I hadn't handed you these garments myself. So he said, if I have not purchased these clothes myself, I would never have come to know that you are not a boy. Good, smiled Viola. Now present me in Duke Orsino's court. I shall go by the name of Cesario. So what she said, now a new character is entering, which is Viola. So her boy's name, the name which she is going to give to herself when she will clothe like Sebastian, is Cesario. Now she had given herself, as a girl she is Viola and as a boy she is Cesario. So that is not a different character, but it is a different character, right? So here we have, let's revise 3 questions with us. What happened when the storm subsided? When the storm went away, it became calmer. What happened? They all were looking for Sebastian, right? When it became calmer, the captain of the ship, like whosoever was alive, they were into a small boat and they were trying to save their lives, and Sebastian was nowhere to be found. So as the storm subsided, the captain of the ship led Viola into a small boat. Second question is, why could Viola not rejoice at being saved? Why she was not why she was not becoming happy? She was saved from the storm. She was not able to rejoice because her brother was nowhere to be found. They were not able to find Sebastian. Third question is, what kind of clothes did Viola ask the captain to get for her? She asked that she wanted clothes just as Sebastian used to wear. Right? Okay, next part. The next morning, Viola went to the Duke's court as Cesario. She pleased him with her fine speech and graces. So with her fine speech and nice, good, brilliant body language, she pleased Duke Orsino. She made Duke Orsino happy with her fine speech and good, gracious body language. Duke Orsino was delighted. So delighted is another word for happy. Duke Orsino became happy with Cesario and he immediately made her. Why her is written? Because actually she is a girl, she is Viola, but right now she is a boy named Cesario. So Duke Orsino was delighted and he immediately made her one of his pages. She served him for many days with such devotion that she soon became his favorite attendant. So now she got entry into Duke Orsino's palace, and not only got entry, she became, Viola means Cesario, became Duke Orsino's favorite attendant because she worked for Duke Orsino with such devotion. The Duke confided in her the whole story. This Duke Orsino, like Cesario became so favorite that Orsino had told each and every secret of him to Cesario. And what was his main secret? His secret was that he loved Lady Olivia. So let us come to page number 93. The Duke confided in her the whole story of his love for Lady Olivia. He told her about Lady Olivia's refusal to listen to him or even see him. He told who? Orsino told Cesario or Viola. Same, no? So Orsino told Viola that Lady Olivia refuses to see me, refuses to listen to me. Why? Because I'm repeating this again. Because she was sad. Why she was sad? Because she had lost her brother and father and now she did not want to see anybody. He spoke with such softness that Viola felt great concern for him. Now see, Orsino was so soft, so gentle, so noble with even Cesario, right? That she started having feelings for Orsino. So now here the mystery begins, here the love triangle begins and the comedy begins. As I told you in the beginning, it's a romantic comedy. Now Orsino loves Olivia and Viola had feelings for Orsino, right? But Orsino knows Viola as a boy. Let's continue. In fact, soon enough, Viola was moved by his plight. Moved by his plight. What is plight? Like, moved by his plight, his condition. She was so moved. She was so worried. She was so she was herself becoming sad and attached because of Orsino's condition. In fact, soon enough, Viola was moved by his plight and found herself falling in love with him. So till here I told you already, as Orsino loved Olivia, but Olivia did not love him back. And Viola started having feelings for Orsino, right?